that you have an immune response to it. Okay, so whenever I have people that come to me with autoimmune issues, digestive issues, inflammatory issues, grains, guys, it's the first one to go. Then dairy, then soy, corn, and sugar. All right. So anyone has digestive issues, cut those things out now.
We'll
right?
usually recommend cutting out coffee as well.
Yeah.
It isn't necessarily the same type of situation, but it for a lot of people it can cause a lot of digestive problems. So
now I want to talk about a broken digestive system versus a broken leg. This is what I tell my clients all the time. When you break your leg, you go to a doctor, they put it in a cast, and then you are on crutches. You don't put weight on that foot. You don't use it for months, right? What happens when your gut's broken? Do you go to a doctor and they say, well, don't use your gut for a few months? You can't do that. You'll die.
well, you can. It's called an ileostomy or a colostomy.
Oh, yeah, where they literally, yeah, you don't want that. You do not.
I've been there. Don't do that.
But like your gut is broken, right? Let's say you're experiencing bloat, gassiness, immune responses, like indigestion, heartburn. These are all red flags for indigestion. So your GI tract broke somewhere, right? Or you're eating foods that's breaking it down. We can't say, you know what? Don't use your gut for 3 months while it heals.
Right.
So that's why we say cut out those 5 foods that create the most inflammatory response. So comparing the gut to the legs again, right? Like if you have a broken leg, let's say you had to use that leg, we'd say, okay, limp on it while it's trying to heal. So when we're making food recommendations with your gut, we're saying eat foods that cause your gut to limp, right? That puts the least amount of strain on your gut as your gut heals. Is this making sense, you guys, so far? Okay, so you can't give your gut a break for a few months as it heals itself. You still have to use it. So now you have to use it in a very, very gentle way. Cut out those foods for a few months, and then you can slowly reintroduce them again while utilizing like digestive aids at the same time. Because again, another thing that we don't talk about with GI distress and inflammation is you add a chemical negative response to it, like let's say glyphosate from grains, all right? And it's creating that sandpaper effect. And then you add an emotional negative stressor to your life as well, which we're all experiencing all the time, especially right now. I wonder how many people are going to come out of this Coronageddon and actually have like